Hi guys, how are you doing? Please
Hi,
turn on your cameras.
hi, Salani madam. Hi,
Hi, Shavan, how are you? Hi,
I'm good, thanks.
Chanchal, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. Hi. How is your health now?
Much better. Still have that throat infection, but it's happening. Uh, to be very honest, I read both of your chapters that you sent to the team. Um, Now, honestly, I want to ask you this, like, have you used ChatGPT to create these chapters?
Yeah,
Idea,
ChatGPT.
yeah, continue, Chinchal first.
Yeah, ChatGPT used, but I have polished the things. Not everything is taken from ChatGPT. Some of my imagine ChatGPT is used to create the outlines, and and then I used my imaginations.
Okay. And Shravan, what about you?
I come up with an first idea and concept, ma'am. Then I have made it characterizations that. Then I
Okay,
followed the last session. You have explained that the process, right? So I went
right.
through that process. Then I got a outline story of that.
Okay. Um, Now to be very honest, like, if you, um, um, I read Chanchal's first two chapters as well, and I read Shravan's, I think, first two chapters only. I couldn't finish the rest because of time constraints. Now, what personally I'll tell you, I found Chanchal's stuff very good. The reason is uh, because not the reason I could be biased because of the simple reason that I love mysteries. So I was able to connect to it very well. But in case of Chanchal, what are the names of the characters that you have chosen?
Max and Jules.
Okay. So have you checked? Because generally, as far as the people that I know, Max is a name of a boy and Jules is a girl, name of a girl.
No,
It could be wrong. See, it is
it is
like that
other
India
side.
mein na. No, no, it
Indian
is,
है
I'll
ये.
tell
It
you.
is on it. Okay.
हाँ हाँ मैं यूएस बेस्ड ही बोल रही हूँ
Yeah.
because I knew someone like different people, but Max was most of the times name of a boy and Jules was name of a girl, but then I could be wrong. It is like जो अपना इंडिया में वो किरण वाला लफड़ा होता है ना. Kiran is also name of a girl and Kiran is also name of a boy.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
हाँ.
I checked in
So to be
ChatGPT.
very honest, Chanchal, even your name is also name of a girl as well as a name of a boy. In
Yeah,
fact, you're the first
ChatGPT
person that I
suggesting
met.
the same. Yeah, suggesting the same. It can be
हाँ.
name of girl and name of boy also.
हाँ हाँ. So the moment I read Max, तो मेरे दिमाग में हाँ ठीक है कोई लड़का है. And when I said Jules, I was like this should be a
Okay.
girl. And then suddenly it is पूरा change हो गया. तो I
उल्टा हो
got very
गया.
confused. हाँ. And there is I don't remember the word, but there are few words that were I think one or two words that were repeated. मतलब मुझे पढ़ते
Maybe,
वक्त भी realize हुआ. तो you might
maybe.
have
Yeah.
to check which words are those. मुझे अभी याद नहीं है. But that is something that you need to work on. No, another
I
thing.
can tell something, ma'am. This is a sequel. Actually, my first book I have published last month in Amazon. So
You
there,
haven't
Max and
published.
I have already published a book on Amazon
Okay,
last month.
okay, okay.
So in there, Max and Jules were introduced. First story was there.
अच्छा, ओके, ठीक है. सो मतलब मुझे नहीं पता था तो इट वाज लाइक
आपको नहीं
आई
पता है,
रिमेम्बर
राइट?
व्हेन. हाँ. सो आई रिमेम्बर व्हेन the name came to me. Okay, Chanchal has also enrolled. I was like, okay, Chanchal is another woman. तो मुझे भी ऐसे ही लगा था. So, but then the moment you came up, I was like, okay, Chanchal is also a name of a man. Okay, happens. So, another thing was, I think in second chapter, वहां पे ना he और she का confusion लगा मुझे.
अच्छा ठीक है, देख लो।
तो वो जरा चेक कर लो. बट देन पर्सनली स्पीकिंग मुझे मिस्ट्री नॉवेल्स बहुत पसंद है. तो अगर मुझे पूरी बुक मिलती मैं पूरी भी पढ़ लेती.
मैं
आई
धीरे
कांट
धीरे
कीप
बना
इट
रहा,
डाउन. हाँ,
एक दिन
बना
में
लो
नहीं
बना लो.
होगा, थोड़ा सा बना।
नहीं नहीं, बना लो बना लो.
हम्म,
Coming down to Shravan, I read the first two chapters. Uh, Actually, mere case, what happened in my case is, no, I'll not speak in Hindi because he will not understand much. What I have felt is it did not immerse me into it. Shravan, I can't see you.
Yeah, I can
Just
hear
tilt
you.
your camera. Tilt your camera so I can see you.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. The problem with the what I felt was I wasn't completely immersed. Like, one second. Huh? So, what I felt is there is a room for improvement. That you remember in my last session, I clearly said, like, you when you're writing fiction, it's not necessary for you to go ahead and tell people, but you have to show it to people. Okay. And in fact, till the first chapter, even I didn't realize what was I reading. And then when I just ran through all the six chapters to understand what it is, that is the time that I realized, okay, this guy is stuck in his life into that memory, and that train and that thing that is happening with him is kind of a like that passage that will take him to the present where he's stuck in his past, right? That's
Yes,
the
yes,
idea. Huh.
yes.
So, but the whole idea, what I felt in the first two chapters is I wanted it to be much more immersive.
Okay.
Immersive as in, like, uh, when he is, like, in the first chapter, he is like, he gets confused. I forgot the lady's name.
Celine,
Uh,
Celine.
Celine, huh? So she when she stands in right in front of them and he says, like, I'm here to take you or something. So he gets that confusion. Why is she over here? And why is it that I'm seeing the exact same things that I have on the photo?
Yeah, yeah.
So when you feel that thing, how would you feel it?
Actually, I think if you read the entire book, then you can know reveal the characters of those Celine as well as the keeper.
Correct, correct, correct. So I just read two chapters,
Maybe
but the whole point,
uh,
see, I'll
spiritual
tell
fiction
you,
or literally fiction means
no, no, no. What I'm trying to tell you is, see, readers will reach your sixth chapter later on,
mhm,
but if they don't find the first chapter, or in fact, every single chapter engaging, that
mhm.
will spark that curiosity, that will give you them that immersive experience. Now, when I say immersive experience is something, I'll tell you what's the difference. So, sometimes it so happens that there is a movie that comes up, okay? And I'm a big fan of, like, South movies. So what I do is, like, I'll just turn it on and I'm working. But there are certain movies that I'll just watch like year and I'm still working, like passive entertainment. But there are certain movies that I'll shut down my laptop and I'll say, I'll do this later on. I want to watch this. And then I'm completely immersed into that. Like you are living that thing.
Okay,
So that was something that I felt that is something that you can work on to
okay,
make it much more. When I'm saying immersive, it is like, much more descriptive.
Means where do you find the gaps in characters or what exactly?
No, not in the characters and the communication, but see, it is like, he enters the railway station named 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you are saying, okay, the name of the railway station is 11:30. There is this stone, there is this platform, there is this train that is coming, and that train is not something frozen or cold, but there is a warm light that is coming in, and Celine just walks in. So it is a straightforward thing.
Yeah, continue.
It is it is a very straightforward thing. Okay, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. But when movies are made, when stories are made, the whole idea is the reader should experience that.
Mm-hmm.
But probably this is happening because you are narrating it.
Okay.
So when you're narrating it, I want you to step in the shoes of this guy. I want you to step into the shoes of this person. And again, I forgot the name. One second. So when I'm saying step into the shoes of that guy is, I want you to experience it. So when I'm saying I was angry, okay, but when I say I was angry, how will it make me feel when I was angry? When I'm saying I was angry, I might be shouting at the top of my voice. I would be frowning. I would be screaming. I would be like punching my, fist on the table. I might break things.
Okay.
That's how you can actually make the reader experience, okay, he was really angry without saying that person was actually angry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I hope you got the difference.
Yeah, understood.
This part is missing in your story. Rest
Okay.
is all okay. So
Okay.
you might have to make it a bit much more descriptive if he's feeling like very uneasy. So when he's feeling uneasy, what is the thoughts that are coming to his mind? How is his body language? How is he feeling things around the surroundings?
Okay. Okay.
If he's scared, how is it? That part is missing. And iske liye maybe I couldn't immerse completely into it. See, you need to understand one very important thing. People who generally read a lot of fiction novels, okay, are the people who generally, we talk about kinesthetics, kinesthetics basically. Yeah, kinesthesia bolte हैं उसको. So generally, when we are talking about kinesthesia, people use multiple sensory organs. Okay. So people who are generally reading fiction novels are the ones who generally visualize things.
Okay.
It's like a movie that is going in front of their eyes that the whole world cannot see, only they can see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Understood.
So you have to cater to that.
Okay.
So, right from actually your imagination, how you are actually seeing that things.
Okay.
I hope you got my point or context, what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to do.
Yeah,
Huh.
understood.
So, right from that, if you actually describe the way you are seeing things and then write it, maybe you will get a better experience.
Okay.
That is the soul of fiction book. Okay.
Yeah.
So, today's session, what we are going to do is we are going to take Shravan ka sample. Since he has sent it to me in um oops, one second, and I'm going to explain you certain things before we start off with the editing and proofing. Oh my god, there are so many tabs. Give me one second. I hope everyone was able to access the file now for editing proofreading wala for fiction.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, second. I have added, I don't know if it was part of it. I've added the Um, book outline and the book cover wala prompts as well. So maybe just tweak it a bit to suit your needs, and then you should be able to do it. Give me 1 second. I'm just opening. Where is Shravan's book copy? So, Chanchal, do you know Shravan has already completed his non-fiction book? Even his book is live on Amazon.
That
And I guess you hit the bestseller as well, right?
Yes, yes.
Congratulations for that. Because after that, I
congratulations.
guess we did not meet.
Yeah, 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 ma'am.
Uh,
Long back, it's
long back, long back. Yes. HMS, no. I think this is it. Okay. So now there are different styles in editing. I hope you guys can see. So most of the fiction, non-fiction, and and the traditional publishers, they use the Chicago manual style of editing. So these are certain, like, cheat sheet that we will be talking about. I knew this, but I just give these pointers to ChatGPT, so ChatGPT can go ahead and give you some examples for you guys to understand it well, because we use it a lot. And to be very honest, I have also been an educator into the teaching industry for good 15-20 years. And I used to train people for written and spoken English. So this is something that I have been knowing for a very long time. So now this is the dialogue formatting that we are talking about. Over here, you have to understand every single time there is a new character who's actually speaking. Okay. Like you might have multiple characters in your story, but every time there is someone who is speaking, I want you to go ahead and start off with a new paragraph. Don't try and put together, because if there is a dialogue, see to it this dialogue is completed between character one and then move on to the character two into the new para, so the reader is able to connect to it. Then double quotation marks, we all know for anything that is said. Like, if I ask Chanchal, how are you? So this will go into inverted commas. Okay. Punctuation will always stay inside the quotation marks, the inverted commas I'm talking about. So anything like an exclamation mark, anything with like an interjection, even a question mark, everything will stay inside the quotation marks. If using a dialogue, he said, she asked, use a comma before closing quote. So this is something that we were always taught, even in school. Okay. So she said, comma, inverted, open inverted commas, and then the sentence. I hope you must, ये बोलने के बाद, it might have reminded you of your school English ka textbooks. So this is the same thing that they used. Internal thoughts. So if it is not quotes, if you're not quoting anything, use italics for unspoken thoughts. So maybe like if I'm just thinking, um, will it rain tomorrow? Italics. Okay. Because it's a thought process. So that's what it's an example for you. Okay. Point of view consistency. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. I mean, I still have this throat infection, so can't help it. So maintain the same POV, first person, close, third, omniscient in each scene or each chapter. Avoid head hopping, jumping between characters or inner thoughts too quickly. So if you are narrating the entire story from one person's point of view, so so if whatever you're if you are narrating the story, say for from Mac's point of view, it will go from his or her, no, her point of view. Correct? No. Did I goof up? Max is a girl, no, in your character, in your story, Chanchal.
Oh, yeah, Max is a girl and Jules is a boy.
Ah,
Schoolboy,
so
both are.
schoolboy, huh? So go with that as well. Okay. So if you are narrating from that point of view, go from that, because then there is like, if there are a lot of things that are going on together, it might feel all jumbled up. It's like, when, say, for example, three of us are together and everyone else is actually narrating the same story from Shravan's point of view, from Chanchal's point of view, and from Sonali's point of view, and from Tarun's point of view, then there will be a confusion. Okay. So rather, if I am narrating, let me narrate from my point of view. Do not try to, put multiple inputs. It will become a khichdi, to be very honest. Okay. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is like, except for age, time, date, and address, everywhere else you are going to go ahead and write down the numbers. Like there were hundreds of people. So there is a difference. So when I say there were, for example, and this is the difference. So this one is wrong and this one is correct. Clear? So you can use numbers only for age, time, date, and addresses. And this is something that we were taught in school as well, specifically when we were doing creative writing, letter writing. This is what we were using. Okay, guys, clear? So if you're mentioning something like anything that is a reference, like, there might be a character who might say, um, like I'm just mentioning something that Chanchal mentioned. I want to write a book like Da Vinci Code. So when I write the Da Vinci Code, that time I will use italics because I'm referring to something else and it is not part of the book. Okay. So foreign words which are not in common use, like, say for example, suddenly I'm writing in English and then say, I use the word kya bhai kaise ho, another language twist. So foreign words, it is foreign words because we are writing in English. So that time you are going to go ahead and add it in italics. Internal thoughts, italics. Train, ship, spacecraft, jo bhi hai, italics. Anything that has a name. Mm. Quotation marks for short works, poems, short stories, chapter titles, dialogues. Inverted commas, I'm talking about. Commas and Oxford comma, this is very, very crucial. Now, what is the difference? Okay. So, there is a difference, and I'll tell you what the difference is. We must have seen it a lot of time. हम लोगों को school में ना, they might have taught us conjunction. Conjunction क्या करता है? It helps you to join two sentences with and, but, or, either, no, neither. Do you remember? This is grammar basically. For fiction, editing, proofreading, this is grammar, to be very honest. So when we are using that, what happens is this, that to you will be introduced to multiple things. Like we bought cakes, chocolates, ice creams, pizzas, and burgers. Okay. So with cake, chocolate, ice cream, pizzas, and burgers. So हम लोग whenever we are writing in Indian English, we'll say pizzas and burgers. Okay. But we are what we are talking about is using Oxford comma. That is before a conjunction, you are going to add a comma. That is and के पहले वाला जो word है, you are going to add a comma. That is an Oxford comma. Okay, that's why if you notice many of our school textbooks that has a comma before a conjunction. Okay, dashes, ellipses, and hyphens. If that is this is something like there is an interruption in thought. But I told you, I thought I told you. Like हम लोग बोलते वक्त भी कभी कभी बोलते हैं, अरे मुझे लगा मैंने बोल दिया. We might say this, and we take a pause. जो pause को दिखाने के लिए we use that dash. Okay, then हम लोग even when we are chatting we use ellipsis, that is multiple dots. That is like the continuation of a thought process. I told you so, but then I thought dot, right? Then hyphen. This is compound adjectives, like there are certain words we might go ahead and combine it together, like like safety net. you know Two different words we might use even if you notice cooperative, you use a hyphen, the chota wala dash. Okay, then in case if there is a shift in time, you use time jumps or scene shifts, you will use asterisks, or these are like this is on your laptop just before the number one. I don't know what is it called. Okay, on your laptop, just before one, you might need to press a shift and that key. Then title,
This is
ranks,
we call
and names.
approximate symbols.
I don't know what is, sorry, what is it?
Approximate or it is approximate 5 or something.
In
So we
in
use it.
in
Yeah.
in maths, na? We'll check
In
what is
maths.
it. Yeah. In maths, I know. What is in it in grammar? I'm just
Oh yeah,
checking.
name. Yeah.
1 second. I'm just checking. 1 second. What is this called? Let's. It is called as a diacritical mark.
Oh.
Okay. It's called as a diacritical mark as per English grammar. Approximation symbol. You are writing a maths fiction, isliye you will also know. And somehow I'm very good at maths, so even I have that thing. Okay. Now coming down to title, ranks, and names. So if you are using someone like when we are using, see, capitalized titles when used with names, but lowercase when generic. So I have given you an example, like Captain Sam entered the room. So just because there is a name and there is this rank of that person, so I will use C capital. Okay, but if it is there is no name, I will use C in lowercase in Captain. Clear? And this is the pronoun, so that happens naturally. New paragraph or new in new dialogue, new idea, new action, time or scene changes. Now what I have also done is, so mistake and fix, I have added this. She said versus she said. Okay. Use lowercase if it follows the code. I am done. So if it is after, so you will say she said. If it is before, you will use this. Like where is it you are using? Okay. Repeating words too closely. So vary sentence openers and structure. You remember, Chanchal, I said, like, when I was reading your book, the first two chapters, I realized that there are certain words that were repeated. सो
Yeah.
वो ना व्हेन यू आर रीडिंग वो दिमाग में बैठ जाता है कि हाँ ये तो मैंने वहां पे पढ़ा था, ये वहां पे वापस आ गया है. ओवर एक्सप्लेनिंग इमोशंस. सो अगेन, use subtext and sensory detail. So if you remember, when I was talking to Shravan today, I clearly said, like, using sensory details to give that immersive experience is very, very important. So, instead of, as I said, like, instead of saying that I was angry, I gave you that cues. What did I do when I was angry? That is a subtext. I thumped my fist on the table and there was a glass full of water that just flipped and it just fell down and it just broke. So I'm giving you that sensory details without actually telling you that I was angry, right? Then bonus tip, don't use adverbs like, most of the times, we use he said angrily, he um was like, he was the voice was shaky. So basically adverbs is like, uh anything that describes the verb, like, action words in grammatical language. So too much of adverbs is a big no. Then this is the step-by-step prompt sequence that you will be using to edit in ChatGPT. The reason I completed this first was because we will be using this into the prompt. So you need to have that clarity. So now before I take you into this part, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Before I take you into this, you have to, after completing this particular procedure, you also need to understand, you will again go through a plagiarism check. The links were shared in the previous session, or it should be part of session 2. Check the assignment 2. The plagiarism check content is links are given. Go ahead and do the plagiarism check. If there is an issue, go ahead and do the paraphrasing in the same manner which you were doing, okay, for non-fiction. Secondly, another thing that you need to do, there is a humanizing script, uh, humanize the content wala thing in assignment number 2, but I want you to uh, use this particular thing, but try try and test it first, because there could be a possibility, when we tested it, it was writing in a very common language. But again, see, I'm someone who has been teaching English for a very long time, so I can detect the mistakes very easily. So you might need to go ahead and tweak this a bit based on your liking, but it will help you to humanize the content. So the AI generated content can be reduced. Now you need to understand that AI generated content can be kept up till 25%. But if you notice, the front and the back matter of the book will be at least 10%. So your goal is to ensure that if you're writing 10 chapters, see to it that AI generated content for each chapter shouldn't exceed more than 2%. So you will go land up to, like, say 20% for all the 10 chapters, to be very honest. Okay. So you are going to test this based on your liking. I'm going to show you all the steps over here. So the first thing that we are going to do is, like, we are going to go ahead and clean up whatever you have written. Okay. So this is the prompt that we use. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to copy it here. I come down over here. So this is a fiction novel. So if you want, you can be, I'm taking Shravan's novel. So Shravan, what kind of fiction in that, what niche is this?
It's like we can take literacy fiction or metaphysical fiction or the book with grief and emotional healing. Metaphysical fiction, spiritual fiction also we can add.
Okay. I'm coming here. I'm just doing it for first chapter. So instead of insert text here, I'm going to just paste this and wait. So was this part of it? Right now, what we have done is we have just cleared everything. Okay. Now I'm going to use it and put it here. Now style guide is I come back over here. Enter. I come back again. I'm just going to scroll down, copy, paste, enter. Now I'm moving to the third prompt. Okay. Now I have to insert. See, there is a flash reading score that you have to take care of, because many times it so happens that as an a reader, if your score is very good, uh, readers get, that immersive experience. So you have to maintain that. So that's the reason we added this particular prompt, to improve that flash reading score. So basically it will write in a very simple language at times, but it will give you that immersive experience as well. That's how these prompts were designed. I'm coming back to the next prompt that will go ahead and give me, uh, I'm just writing the genre, that is fiction. Again, this is metaphysical or spiritual or literary fiction. Novel, insert the export. So again, I'm going back. I'm going to copy this since it's a revised passage now. Copy. Paste. Now, suggest number of specific ways to enhance the sensory detail. So I will just go ahead and maybe I'll just add, to be on a safer end, just 5. That's it.
So what that 5 means?
It will go ahead and give you. One second, what is this? Basically, it is going to go ahead and give you what are the current sensory details. Okay, dusty window, fog clinging to the road, crooked sign, ivy climbing broken walls, brass clock frozen at 11:30. Okay, suggestions to enhance the sensory experience. The smell is closely linked to memory, could deepen Jonah's grief. The air carried the dry, papery scent of old pages and varnished like a forgotten library. So this is giving you the suggestions. Like say, for example, when I say um, it's the first time rain or it's raining for the first time. So how will you go ahead and get that sensory experience when I say, that sondi sondi khushbu aati hai, when the soil gets wet for the first time, when the first rain happens.
Okay,
I don't know if you,
understood,
so
understood.
these are the sensory experience. So that's why it's going ahead and giving you how to go ahead and add these. So see, this is the enhanced version. Jonah stepped out of the car. The chill hit him first. A sharp damp like the inside of a cellar, mist curled around his ankles. So you can say, yes, please, over here. It says, would you like me to integrate these enhancements into the full expert? So I would say, yes, please. Let's see. And now it will rewrite the whole chapter. See, this is where it has added. Okay. Now I come down to the next one. Analyze pacing and prompt. Again, now what we are focusing on is how is the pace, because different kind of both chapters or different kind of stories need different kind of pacing. So initially your pace would be like, when you start the chapter, it would be slow, but in the middle it could be fast, or maybe during the climax it would be like super duper fast, like things are happening like too quick. So that's what we call pacing. So this is, again, I'm going to just go ahead and change it over here. This is fiction under this metaphysical. Again, I'm just typing it. Now I come back over here. Again, I'm going to just change 5. Copy. This part. Add it here. See, he clung to the road like it didn't want to let him pass. And now this is rewritten for suspense. Grief didn't break him all at once. It chipped away like salt water wearing down stone. Grief didn't announce itself. It seeped in slowly, like water through cracks he hadn't noticed. One morning, he forgot how her laugh sounded. A week later, he couldn't remember the last thing they said to each other without pressing play. Then the voice returned. Final call for Umbra Reach. The voice cracked again, sharper this time. Final call for Umbra Reach. Final call. The tree shimmered, beginning to shift. a warning. He had seconds, maybe less. Then he walked in onto the platform and breathed in. His breath curled in the cold air. He stepped into the into the hush of the platform, each breath unfurling like smoke from an old lantern. The air shimmered with memories he couldn't name. Then same stone, same clock, same time, 11:30. The stone hadn't aged. The clock hadn't moved. Yet everything around it had crumbled and grown wild, as if the station had stepped out of time and waited, patient as the dead. How is it, Shravan?
Good, good. Uh, Initial sentence is straightforward, whereas it's giving some like
Exactly.
emotion it is showing.
Right. So in case it is not giving you these, just add this prompt. Please integrate these changes in the, one second, what was the prompt? The export. We will put this. I'll just copy this in case you guys miss out. Because sometimes ChatGPT will go ahead and give you this already, but sometimes it will not give you. So that time, use this. So this is the final output that you are getting. Okay. Now, what, see, this is why I said, like, you are going to go ahead and try this humanizing wala prompt, because I don't know how it will work out, because sometimes it suits, sometimes it doesn't. So you might need to go ahead and just restructure it. One second. Did I copy it properly? Okay, let's see. I'm going to try it for 1,000 words, okay? Let's see. So this is giving me from a first person um, point of view. So you might have to just tweak it to make it, frankly speaking, I love the way it was written. So I'm going to again tweak it to say class 8 simple language. Let's see. Uh, and send. You might have to just tweak it multiple times to get the correct prompt for your book. And this is being written from the first person point of view. Okay. Like Shravan is narrating the whole story. So if this is the case, you will again come over here and you will just change it again to say second person. You are going to test it actually. And then you will get the exact prompt for your book. See, again, I'm testing it. Okay, this is also not working. So I'm not getting the exact results for him. Once again. So let me go ahead and try a third person. Um, It's still analyzing. Now, till the time it's analyzing, let me go ahead and tell you this. What you will be doing after this, in case this humanizing prompt is not working for you or your book or your chapter, what you will be doing is this. You will use the sites. We'll just add this at the end of this particular assignment sheet. The plagiarism wala links. Plus, I will go ahead and give you how to do it. I think Chanchal hasn't seen it, na? So I'll have to do a quick demo. Okay, 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll just log in. I'll just log in. Give me 1 second. Um, this doesn't have AI detector. 1 second. I can't see the screen properly. It doesn't have the AI detection wala thing. Give me 1 second. It should be in another assignment sheet. Okay. Okay, so this is part of your assignment number 3, editing proofreading sheet. So you will get it there. So these are few tools that we generally use to go ahead and do the AI detection. So right now I wrote in the third person point of view, but I did not like it that much. So I'm going to go ahead and use the same part. I'm going to just copy this 1 second. I'm just putting it on a notepad. Okay. Now I come down over here. 1 second. Arey, 1 second. I was trying to do something else and this only vanished. 1 second. Let me hide this. It's coming in between. Okay. So now I've copied Shravan's chapter 1. I come down to this particular tool. So this is a G0 GPT. So I'm going to click on this. So there is a limit to it, like 15,000 characters. So I'm going to just paste this to see. It is 5,000 characters. So I'm going to just add and see what is happening. Let's see. How much is it detecting? It's 23% AI generated. Now, what you need to do is everything that is in yellow, you are going to change it. So there are two ways of changing it. Give me 1 second. So there are two ways of changing it. So one is you are going to just copy this particular. Wait. You are going to just go ahead and copy this, and you're going to go ahead and write it in your own words. Okay. Another way would be to go ahead and use this particular tool. What happened? Guys, can you hear me and see me?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
My internet is down. 1 second. I can't see you. My screens have frozen. Give me 1 second. Um, my sheets are not opening. I can see you, but then something went wrong, it seems. My sheets are not opening. Give me one. See, this is what is happening actually. It's gone blank. So I'm waiting for it to start. Okay, this came. Okay, this is also back. Thank God. So when you go down over here, so this is like Quillbot. You come down over here. Again, choose fluency. God. Okay. I come over here. I'll just carry, copy this, come back, paste, and say, come down to fluency. Okay. And I'm going to copy. Again, come down on this side. I'll find out where it was, that particular para. This is the para, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it here. And let's see what happens. Does it reduce or increase? So your text is most likely human written, but may include parts generated by AI GPT or Chat GPT. The air smelled of dried paper and old varnish, as if time had abandoned the library. So this is something that you can't do much, but again, you can always, check what are the other options. So if I go down to 1 second, why my I don't know why something is going wrong. There is a problem. I am not able. You can also check for other options. I'm not able to do anything somehow. It's not working. Second. Why is this happening? Paste. Let's check creator. This is in a paid version. So this is a free version. This is paid version. Okay. Then this we don't need. This again we don't need. We needed this one, but again, if it is not giving us, since it is into the premium mode, we can again go back to standard and check. So standard and fluency are two options that we have. I'm going back again to see if something can change. And let's see. It has reduced. Okay. So now further what I'll do is this. I'll just break this down to another para and again run a search. Let's see. It is still showing the same. So now the only sounds to break the quiet were the creak of wooden shelves and the distant clink of a spoon overhead. There was one thing he remembered clearly. I'm just checking. See, what I did was this entire line was highlighted. What I did, I pressed an enter, I separated the paragraph. Okay. Now I just added this one word, this. In the case, if things are not working, even after doing a rephrasing or a paraphrasing, if it is not working out, all you have to do is break the sequence into two paragraphs. Number one. Second part is read that sentence properly and add a word the way you would speak. So there was one thing he remembered clearly. But when we speak, we would say there was this one thing that he remembered clearly. I just added that word this. So it is that simple words like, so, because, or, that, this, and it can go ahead and help you that. Jana, I know you are busy. I just wanted to hear your voice. That's all. So I'm just going back. But let's see what happens. Does it come down or is it the same? Again reduced. Just one word. I did not do the rephrasing, nothing. That was the last time he heard her voice. I cannot change that. He sat in the dark, playing the voicemail on repeat, telling himself that as long as he didn't let the silence at the end settle, she might still exist somewhere just beyond the pause. The sentence itself is so beautiful, but still, I'm going back. There in the dark, full stop. He kept on telling himself, let's see now. I'm scrolling down. Again reduced. See. I hope you got it how I just reduced the AI generated stuff. Chanchal, any doubts? Shravan, any doubts?
No, no, understood, ma'am.
Are
Chanchal?
there any difference between Zero GPT or Chat GPT or
Sorry?
any difference with you are using Zero GPT? Is it Chat GPT
See,
or some other one?
no. Zero GPT is something that you use to detect if the content is AI generated and try and humanize the content. So, because the more higher the content, there is a possibility, AI generated content, there is a possibility that because you have to understand, Amazon has its own algorithm, like, at the back end. So that's
Yeah.
called Nova 9. So when they do the search and everything, if they find out that the entire chapters are also generated using AI, it might blacklist you. It might go ahead and affect your sales. Okay, it might not even show up. Okay, so the best way is to go ahead and detect where exactly. See, you have to understand one simple thing. एक second, huh? You have to understand one simple thing that what we are doing is we are going to go ahead and take help of chat gpt to go ahead and write the chapters. But again, when we
Right.
are writing it, okay, we do not want the entire AI generated stuff. And when you're using AI generated stuff, so how does any algorithm detect if it is AI generated? So if you remember, if you notice, AI generated stuff uses a lot of that long hyphens kind of a stuff. It will add a pause. So that's not how common people actually speak. because of which it is flagged as AI generated. Imagine out of the whole chapter, only 10 sentences are being flagged. Because when a human actually writes, any person will go ahead and write, it is bound to go ahead and make some errors. So in my case, I know my grammar very well because I used to teach, but others will not know, so they are bound to go ahead and make grammatical mistakes. But when AI is writing, there will be no grammatical mistakes. So what we are doing is all the sentences that are being flagged in yellow color, we are going to write it and in our own words. So, but again, when we are trying to write it in our own words, it shouldn't dilute the entire essence of the chapter. Correct? So for that reason, I said press and hit and enter and start a new paragraph. So it is breaking the chain. Number one, and read the sentence and add a simple word. I have given you three options. One is paraphrasing. Second is just add a word. Third is add a space, start a new paragraph. These are the three ways to humanize the content and still keep the effectiveness. Because I've given you the prompt, but sometimes, like in Shravan's case, the prompt did not work well. So this is a substitute. Test it for your chapter. If it is giving you good results, go with the humanizing wala prompt. If it is not giving you that, I've given you three options how to fix that issue. Fair enough?
Okay.
Any other questions for me? Because I'm done with the editing, proofreading prompts.
What is the limit for taking the words? Means it is 1,000 words at a time, or maybe full chapter at a time.
Where the zero GPT?
Yeah.
Zero GPT has around 15,000 characters that includes punctuation marks and spaces.
Okay.
So roughly, I would say good 2,000, 3,000 characters should do. Words. At least
Words.
two chapters can go together. Because Shravan's one chapter was around 5,000 characters. So I'm assuming his chapter would be around 1,200 words. 1,200, 1,300 words. Yes, Shravan, no questions today.
No, no, I have multiple questions, ma'am.
Shoot.
Yeah,
I was
ma'am.
waiting.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, regarding this images, madam, for this non-fiction means we have done that image creation for book cover. Whereas for the
Hmm.
fiction, how to get that imagination into that means can we use the
So
AI or what exactly means if we use the AI generated image, if we keep it as an image as a book cover, then
use AI generated thing, but when you're uploading it on Amazon, okay, have you used AI generated content? Click yes, and under that they'll give you three options. That one option is like image translation and text. So wherever you have used it, be very honest and tick mark. Because if you are not using it for text, since we are humanizing the entire thing, like in Tarun's case, I remember for his non-fiction book also, he humanized the front and back matter as well.
I too did, ma'am, for
So,
my.
huh, you did not mention, so I don't remember. But Tarun did that, and he told me, so I remember that. So text is out of question. Translation is out of question. The only thing that is left is
Image.
image. You can always tick mark that.
Okay, okay. There we need to mention
See,
the source, right? Suppose if we are picking up,
no, no. Do they ask you for a source?
maybe I think so in a last session during the non-fiction while explaining, I think so it has.
If they ask you for a source, mention ideogram if you're choosing ideogram. If
Okay.
you have a Canva Pro version, Canva Pro also creates magic media that is an AI generated stuff, but you need a paid version of Canva.
Yeah, ma'am. In free version, there are not so
Free
much
version, it's not
options.
there.
Yeah.
But ideogram is good enough. The latest, I'll tell you the settings. Give me 1 second.
Yes, yes.
Um, I
I
just
think three
created.
options are not coming. They have removed the three options. Only yes or no. because last
No,
month I have uploaded my book.
last month you uploaded.
Yeah, so it
Shravan,
was
when
not
did you upload?
Means Kindle version of that
The
manuscript
Kindle
you're asking?
version, the Kindle version, yes.
Means May, I think,
He also,
mm,
okay.
last
Uh,
I
June,
have
I think.
revised something.
Okay,
June,
I haven't checked. 1 second.
June 19th, I think. Yeah, June means published on June 19th, June 2nd or 3rd, in between June 2nd and 3rd week. Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm just checking. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking.
Sure.
Have they changed it? Because I did not open it. Uh, I can't see AI generated stuff all of a sudden. What happened? One second. What's happening? No, it is still there.
Oh, then I might be forgetting something, maybe.
So, we will cover it for you, Chanchal. So don't worry. We'll be, I think, the fourth or the fifth session, we will cover it.
Sure.
The next question,
Huh.
can I go ahead?
Wait. I was finishing the ideogram wala thing.
Okay.
Let me finish this. Okay. So this is what I realized is this 3.0 turbo. Okay. This is the most advanced wala thing. Choose this one with auto style. This is very good. See, I'll show you. I think इसी में है. See these images. How realistic it looks. Does it look real or does it look AI generated? But at least it doesn't see because like when I was go ahead and use the same prompts with your title subtitle and just mention that it should use it. But again, in fiction book cover, sometimes you don't need realistic looking people. That also happens. So it is up to you. So these what I created was for um, ad creatives. Okay. So there I wanted realistic thing. But even when I'm creating the book cover design and everything, I prefer something that is realistic. I generally do not prefer using graphics and everything because sometimes graphics can be so irritating and it doesn't deliver the essence. So it's up to you.
So
Okay.
what if one hires a professional cover generator sort of for this cover generation? So will it look more real or it is better or
Generally, we can try something. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me go back to where was I here? No, I'm just opening the same sheet. Give me 1 second. I don't know. Something is seriously wrong. I can't log in also in times. The sites are not opening. Just give me 1 minute. I'm just checking. Either it is the problem with the site or either it is a problem with my internet. I don't know what is happening.
Today in our side, today a lot of net connection problem is there for today in
Okay.
Kolkata side.
So generally when it rains kind of heavily, there is a problem. So maybe because of which because the page automatically doesn't refresh, but somehow it is creating a issue. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm just checking where can I find the book cover wala prompt. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking because it might be into some other stuff. I'll just check quickly. Oh my God, it's not letting me log in also. Guys, give me 1 second. It's why is it happening this way? Just trying to see. Uh, it's not letting me log in also. Mm, I'm just checking what are my options. Uh, give me 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, let's see some other options. So Okay, we go. Okay, so what I have done is this. I don't know who's logged in, but I've added a prompt over here. So we are going to go ahead and just revise the prompt. So I'm going to add this prompt. Shravan, what is your book title name?
Station 11:30.
Subtitle?
Not broken, only in transit.
And your name, Shravan.
Yeah, Avula Shravan Kumar. Shravan Kumar.
Shravan Kumar will be together or with space? With
Shravan
space,
space
na?
Kumar. Yeah, with space.
Okay. So kuch hai kya that I need to add? So this is, I'm talking about the fiction genre. So this is fiction, we have to mention. This is spiritual slash literary slash metaphysical. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and add this. Let's see. It is just going ahead and creating it. 1 second.
Could you please share that screen?
The screen's shared.
But the changes which you are doing, it was not visible to us where
It
you
is
are doing
not
that.
moving. Not
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I told you there is a problem with my network, it seems.
Yeah, it's okay.
Now it's showing.
Okay.
So that is a image generation prompt for getting a book cover page through ChatGPT,
Huh.
right? Okay.
So this is through ChatGPT. So over here, it says design a captivating fiction book cover. So over here, you will have to just add create an ideogram prompt. Okay. Because I have tested this for something else. So I'll just change it over here.
I think it is not going to generate. It will show
Why?
up it will show up some error.
Let's see if it generates good. Unless there is a problem with my system or my server or my internet connection. It was
Yeah,
working fully well today. The whole day I was working and I don't know what went wrong right now. Just waiting, let's see. It's showing completed, but it's not showing the image yet. Should I download? Let's see, I can download.
Once done, it will show, ma'am. Maybe it will take
I know,
much
it
time
takes
due
some
to
time.
internet speed.
Huh. Even I was thinking the same way. Oops. I'm going to just log out and log into another account. Taking a lot of time. So in case when you come copy this, I don't want you to copy. I'll show you what not to copy. When you add this now, do not add the aspect ratio नीचे का. Just remove this because we are choosing 9:16 and this is auto. Put it on auto and then say generate. So we'll wait for this as well as that. Anything you liked, Shravan? Shravan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. I'm looking, ma'am. Fourth one is good, but yeah, fourth one is I can say a little bit good.
Let's.
Or
So in
else
that case,
certain changes
go on.
also we can do, right? Like train
Exactly.
imagination. That what my intention.
So I'm coming down to Canva. This is still happening. But most of the times what I've realized is like when Canva is actually once let me stop messing it share. Whenever Canva is actually ChatGPT is creating the images, it generally has a lot of problems with it. So that is the only reason I do not prefer using it. But I'll give you a substitute for that. Mhm. So when you come onto this particular, I hope everyone has that done for you book cover templates. So you come down to Canva over here and you say remove BG, for example. Okay. So I come over here and I'm going to just scroll till the end, or maybe just add a page in between to show you. I come down to upload. See, I'm using a Canva Pro version, so I can easily use something that is already there. So say, for example, I've used this, add this. I'm going to just see, set image as background and let's see. I did not like it. So I'm coming. This is the site that I'm going to use to remove the background of the image and see. So it has just given me this particular person. So that means this was not going to work. So I will have to design it. So when I design it, I will say, um, for example, I'm checking the image. Okay. So I come over here and I will choose, see this image. Oops. For example, I'm going to choose this. I'm going to scroll down and see. Now I don't want this person out there. So there is another site. I forgot the name. Adobe Photo Room, I think. I think so. This is the one. It should be part of Right. Let's see. You're able to remove certain things and let's see what happens with this. So it is actually just removing the background and everything. So we'll have to check if I can go ahead and get something like a lonely street like this over here. So maybe I can use this. So another thing that you need to go ahead and keep in mind is when you're choosing images to be created in Canva, you're going to choose images that are like, vertical. So this is what I would use. And maybe I'll use, let's see, a man silhouette, for example, walking, for example. I might use graphics over here to show that man is walking. Shravan, can you see or you can't?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. So which of the man images that you can use?
Maybe the person
So
with hat or
the
wearing a
person with
coat.
the,
The person with a hat wearing a coat.
so you will have to just go ahead and give some time because like, see, this is one thing that I'm going to use, but this is
Yeah.
not, this cannot be seen
And
because
yes,
this
yes.
is in black.
In Pro version, it shows that options, ma'am. Whereas in free versions,
So that's what I was coming to. So let me hide this. There is another site that, see, this is not working. I don't know why. Called as Free Pick. And another one is Unsplash. Till the time that's coming up, I'm going to check over here. So, man walking on lonely street. So I'm just checking if there is some other images that I can use, some photos that I can use. See, this is a free version. This is also a free version. Will this help, Shavan?
for rough purpose we can use, but a lot of other research I need to do from my end.
So you do your research,
Yeah, yeah,
but this we can use, right, for the time being.
yeah, yeah. Time.
See, even this is there, but this is like at the daytime. Okay, now let me see if this is started. Okay, so this is free images to download. So over here, again, I'm saying man walking on lonely street, for example. So over here, I'll select free and see this one. This is good. See, anything that is like I have chosen free, so I will go ahead. Even this one is good, but I don't know if how relatable it is. So this is one site that you can explore. See this one. Even this is good. And you can play around with the titles and the subtitle color. And you can add something like, one second. God, I don't know why it is taking so much time.
Uh,
Something is,
uh, if it comes, I have a one more doubt. Instead of taking the images from the chat GPT, the sources you have said, right, like FreePic or Unsplash, means if
Hmm.
I get, for example, if by default, if I get a good picture from that, can I use it as a
You can use that.
Okay, no need to
You can
mention that.
use it.
Okay, I can use it as a background for that book cover, and I
Yes,
give
yes.
that
But
title name.
it shouldn't be licensed.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine, fine. So
So
what?
if it is licensed, that means you will have to pay for it.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
if you like something that is actually good enough and you want to put it on your book cover, you can always go ahead and do use that.
Then the
Like pay
second,
for it and take it.
okay, okay. What happens if
So
this AI generated image, if I take and place it on my book, what it affects? It affects the what?
you're just going to go ahead and just mention it as only for the book cover. So this
Uh,
is again another site that is Unsplash. There is a problem with my internet connection.
okay, okay.
So again, it is, I'm checking over here. So let's see, I'm going to search. See, if you like something, pick it up. You can use, this particular image, for example, I will download for, I'm just giving you a demo.
Yeah, yeah. Just show that you said a licensed or unlicensed
Huh.
words and just
So this is
distinguish those things.
huh. So this is a free version picture that I used. Now
Mm-hmm.
I go down to remove background and I'm going to remove the background because I like the man, for example. I will add it over here and I'm going to just use the man. Okay, download. I come over here and say, for example, I said a lonely street. I'm just checking the images if I get something. So let's see. Okay, I did not like anything. So I'm going to check over here. So this is a good lonely street that I can use, for example. So I'm going to download this. I come back over here. I'm going to remove this. Come down to uploads. I'm going to upload the file. Both, I did not download the remove background wala thing. Okay, let's see what's happening with download. What is happening? One second. What does it mean? Okay. So I come over here, I say upload 1, 2, add. I'm just showing you that is coming to my mind. So again, I might just edit this a bit. And this is the Canva Pro version, the free version, not the Pro. So I'm just changing uh the colors and everything over here. So I've chosen say latte or I can choose dream to go ahead and show up. And then I'm going to add this guy over here and just place him in such a manner that people should feel that he's walking actually. So this is something that you have to adjust it to so it looks much more realistic. Okay. And then I will just go ahead and maybe I'm just picking up the name, for example. To just copy this. I come down, where was it? So for example, it's here. I'm going to just paste it here, drag it up, and just increase this person's size, for example. See, designing takes some time. So you might have to just spend some time, but I've just given you the options how you can actually look at it, right? Shravan, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm listening.
Hmm. So this is how you can work on the fiction book covers. Let me check if Canva is created. Okay. Canva has created the image and I'm going to show you. This is what Canva has created. How is it?
ChatGPT.
Chat GPT. Sorry, not
Yeah,
Canva.
yeah. Okay, okay. It's nice.
So you
So
can use
when
it.
I use this one means just I need to mention that when while uploading that manuscript portion.
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Right.
Next question. Shoot.
So instead of going for this Kindle Unlimited, for example, through Kindle only, we are getting certain sales, right? Like book purchase. So if I want to use other sources also, what are the other platforms where I can publish simultaneously apart from this Kindle? And what are the settings I need to take into consideration, enable or disable? What are the things I need to do?
If your book is already listed for Kindle Unlimited, you cannot sell on other platforms, not in digital format. Paperback, you can. So when you're
Huh.
working with your publisher, if you're going for a paperback version, the publisher will go any which ways based on your different the plans that you opt for. They will go ahead and give you the platforms where they can put up your book on.
Suppose if I want the digital version, not selecting this Kindle Unlimited, means while
That
upload.
if you don't go for Kindle Unlimited version, your royalty charges come down to 35%.
Okay, okay. Means
That's where the
only
whole problem
because
is.
of selecting that option of 70%, it comes under Kindle Unlimited.
Kindle Unlimited, right?
Okay. If I not select that 70%, if I select 30% means I can use that.
35% you're free, you can sell your book anywhere.
I can sell the digital copy anywhere. What are the other options you will prefer for that? Means,
Uh, See, to be very honest, in my past experience, what I've noticed is Amazon is a household name.
okay.
And almost like 99% people, the first thing that they do is like when they have to buy something, they go down to Amazon. They go and do, and to be very honest, in India, people don't listen to audiobooks.
Yeah, yeah.
We are still pretty old school. But people who are based in UK and Canada, they listen to a lot of audiobooks. But again, being an author from like an indie author, you cannot go ahead and list your audiobook out there because the costing out there. See, there are book coaches who go ahead and tell you we'll help you with the audiobook as well. The reason I did not introduce it into my program is because there is an additional cost, and I'll tell you what the additional cost is. Because you will have to go ahead and hire someone, and they charge a good 50-60,000 for you to
Wow.
record, edit, and everything. And
Mhm.
then again to go ahead and upload that, yeah, onto the ACS and all other platforms. So that is a huge chunk of money. And again, there is even today, as far as like the last I checked, you cannot monetize it being in India. That was the
Okay,
only reason I did not introduce it into my program.
okay. And the next question is non-fiction book, which was I published, right? It was Kindle Unlimited, right? Then
Hmm.
after how many days, if I want to publish other source, like then how it digital form
After
I want to
90
send?
days, you're free to go ahead and put it anywhere.
After 90 days, then no need to
Yeah.
do any changes in this Kindle Unlimited,
For
right?
90 days, you cannot sell it anywhere else.
After
But
90
after
days,
90 days,
uh,
yeah, you can.
no
That
need
is
to
the
change. Mhm.
that is written on the Amazon website until and unless they go ahead and change the plan or something,
Mhm.
terms and conditions.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, what about suppose we have published one book in English, right? Suppose if I want to publish in my mother tongue language or any other language, can I take the copy of same book and translate into another language? Can I publish that same book or what exactly?
Yes, you can.
Means,
The only problem that you might face is like during formatting it on Kindle Create.
oh yeah, yeah.
That is the only problem where you might face. So you might have to work with the Kindle support team and they can actually guide you.
Means what kind of problems?
Because sometimes when we go ahead and try to, as far as like last I know, there was a guy in our community who wrote a book in Hindi. The format that we go ahead and use, or maybe the when we upload it, see there is a the fonts that are used in Google and then it is like read by Kindle, there is a difference kind of stuff. So some formatting, something is different. So they are the best people to guide you. So
Okay.
you might have to reach out to the Kindle support team and they can tell you.
Mhm.
And
Okay,
there
ma'am.
is
And
another limitation of language also. They only support 22 languages.
Correct.
If I want to write in Tamil, then what I can do?
You cannot write it.
okay.
And then the other aspect is you are see, if you want to go ahead and write a book, I would always prefer either English or Hindi. The reason being because English gives you a global reach, Hindi gives you a national reach, but when you write use a regional language, it gives you are restricted to that particular region.
Mhm. Yeah.
Next.
Any other platform you suggest apart from Amazon?
There are platforms you can explore, Google Play as well. Google Play is a good platform that you can go for. There is Kobo that you can explore. You can join
Uh,
similar communities from Goodreads and everything. That is fair enough, decent
what
enough.
about Apple Books?
Sorry,
Apple Books.
Apple
I didn't
Apple
Books.
get
Apple
Apple
Books.
Books. Go ahead and use it. I haven't included, see, you have to understand, I haven't included all of these things because too much of information, people might get confused. And then other aspect is, since I go ahead and get my authors into Kindle Unlimited, we cannot go ahead and put it out there.
Oh,
But again, to be very honest, I'll tell you, uh, I have been using it. I'm not telling you to go ahead and boast about it. I have been using an iPhone since the time it was launched in India. But till date, I have never ever used Apple Books because people in India, they don't use it. You want to go ahead and explore, there'll be like a number of videos that you can explore, and you can go ahead and get that information. Go ahead and do that.
ma'am, is a
Okay.
last class for us, for me and that Tarun.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But the chat is there, their support is there, so don't worry.
Yeah, yeah.
Just drop down your
About
questions
this
on there.
essay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, ma'am. What about this essay writing kind of book? Suppose if I want to write essay writing books on certain topics, what will be the format process? Since for fiction and
What
non-fiction, you essay writing,
what
ma'am. This
essay writing?
essays.
The compositions that we used to go ahead and get in
Yeah,
schools.
in colleges and is there
That falls into academics, as far as I know.
means which part we have you have while uploading we have selected, right? We have there are themes are there. This one you need to select for fiction book. You said right. Two or three are there. Means it
Where
comes in Kindle ebook formatting. In,
go for reflowable format.
that's one.
Uh, it's not fiction, non-fiction, it is reflowable format.
Uh,
You change the terminology, then I will get confused, right?
for this also reflowable format only, right? For
Reflowable.
for fiction, non-fiction
Uh,
as well as for S.
yeah.
Uh,
But that would fall into academics.
academics. Okay.
Hmm.
So what you suggest,
It-
madam, means for getting a small passive amount, which is best you prefer us, means apart from going these fiction and non-fiction, like is any printables or guide school books, which one you suggest? Because you have into this industry for a long time,
See,
right?
you wrote a book on what time management, right?
Rebuild, repeat, seven habits of highly
Huh.
effective
But
people.
that had the time management wala thing, right?
Yes, yes.
I told you guys you before as well. Um, there is this lady who is running a course for and she's calling herself as an anti-procrastination coach. Got it? See, I always say, even during my webinars as well, like, I don't want you to restrict yourself only becoming an author. Think about multiple ways. The problem is, when you become an author, until and unless you don't get speaking gigs, try and reach out. If you know how to go ahead and create a website, go ahead and create a website for yourself. Start posting on social media. Since you know your mother tongue, go ahead and approach, schools and colleges. Check if you can create a course for them. You can go ahead and do some kind of workshops for them. The initially you might have to do it on a pro bono basis, but over a period of time, once you go ahead and gather that, that free sessions and everything, check your own network. You might have people into your network who might be into schools and colleges. When I started my journey, I started from schools and colleges, and they always need guest speakers. So you can always explore that particular avenue and then move on to another thing. And initially, it might be something they might not pay you. They might pay you only traveling allowance, or they might not even pay you. But you use, like, do a lot of recordings, take a lot of photos, tag those people so you can reach out, create your profiles on LinkedIn and everything. I remember there was this university in Maharashtra, other part of Maharashtra. They reached out to me and they asked me to take a session for their, all the people in their office, like the faculty members. So I took a session for them online. So they pay you that way. So the question is, where do you see yourself? Just writing books and stopping, or something that you want to grow? Because sometimes, um the leap is bigger, and sometimes it is scarier, to be very, very frank. So most of the times it is our doubts. Will I be able to do it? Will I succeed? But what I have realized is, I was scared. I was scared for good 2 years. I was working one on one with people. Let it be life coaching, let it be book writing, let it be ghost writing. You can also go ahead and enroll yourself, since I came down to ghost writing. Create a profile for yourself on Upwork and Fiverr. You can take up ghostwriting assignments. If you need assistance like contracts and everything, reach out to the team, they'll share it with you.
Okay, okay.
For a good 25, 30,000 word novel, they pay you good 50, 60,000, but it takes months to get that money.
Yeah,
It
ma'am.
takes almost like 5 to 6 months to get that money.
Okay.
And you need a lot of back and forth with the client and everything, because you need to write as the way they want it.
Yes, yes.
That is another option that you can explore. Again, become a coach. If you can teach anything, any skill that can solve people's problem, become a coach. There is huge money in it, trust me. And
Um,
I took that decision pretty late. That's what I'm saying.
Ma'am, I have one practical question, ma'am. In
Tell
schools
me.
or college days, we have this contest, right? Like essay writing contest, where we book writing contest, where we participate and we will deliver our inputs. If selected means we will get a prize or some amount. Whereas in this book publishing things, any sites do you publish that this frequently they will release like short contest on book writing. So best book or whatever the thing they like from the author, they will provide a small income to them. Is any
Uh,
online platforms are there?
Amazon has its own promotion strategies. They send you an email.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye on your email, where you can go ahead and nominate your books. I know about Amazon, but I am not sure about other platforms.
Okay.
because I never explored this particular category, to be
Okay.
very honest. What you can see, it is something that is not cost effective, but what you can also do is like you can uh, see, you have to understand how um, books are generally recommended to schools and academics is the way how publishers reach out. So generally there are fixed publishers which schools generally recommend because they have a tie-up,
Oh,
right?
yeah, understood.
So even if you go ahead and work with the publisher that we gave you, but again, what you need to have your own tie-up. The teachers, the management should like it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a problem with
Mm.
academic books. But you can still write it and put it on Amazon and put it on your social media handles and tell people that this is available. They can actually explore. So even 10 people buy for their kids, and if they like it, it will go as a word of mouth.
Yes, yes. We see some affirmation kind of Amazon means affirmation kind of books are there, right? Maybe about the memory or a personal development. Means those someone wrote. Can we use those things or own written affirmations only? We need to put
Affirmations will be the same. What will be so different?
means
I'm
while
enough. That is the same affirmation. What is another word for enough?
no means it comes under copyright or plagiarism or AI that one no ma'am. If we use that one then
See, do you have a substitute for this? The word that says money comes naturally to me. Do you have a substitute for this?
no hard work or
Exactly.
the work which we done. The thing
Exactly.
why I'm asking means suppose
See,
the
go on. Sorry.
affirmations or some written by the Swami Vivekananda or Ramakrishna Maharshi.
Give credit.
Those,
Give credit in that case.
we have to give credit and we need to
If it is already part of some book, like a quote that you are picking up from somewhere. See, if I am saying like, what is a formation? Chalo, give me five formations.
by affirmations means stand alone. You can say believe in yourself and
Huh.
trust on
So
yourself.
this, huh.
So can you success will
Acha,
comes when hard work.
tell me one thing. Apart from writing a book, did affirmations work for you?
No, I am just asking. Means that depends upon the person to person. Some may take like daily revision of affirmations will boost them as a lift in their progress in
See,
their work.
I'll tell you. You want to write a book, go ahead and write a book. If it is a quote from some well-known person, go ahead and give credit. Affirmations are just general. They will know, frankly speaking, no plagiarism kind of a stuff. But you can always do the reverse checking the way I have shown it. But to be very honest, affirmations do not work.
Okay, means general doubt,
Okay.
ma'am. That's
No, I'll tell you because like, see, before reaching this particular stage, Shravan, I'll tell you, I have tried the visual board, that vision board. I've tried manifestation techniques. I've tried law of attraction. I've tried affirmations. But the biggest challenge with all of these is that you cannot stick to it because you need to follow a routine or a ritual.
yeah,
That is the problem. I hope you're getting it. Because
yeah.
people are very busy, and since they want quick fixes. So you can definitely write a book on affirmations, law of attraction and manifestation.
Okay, got it.
But
Understood.
I would always recommend go ahead and do a market research for it
Yeah,
first.
why I'm asking means in Amazon I saw ma'am like affirmation books. Now
Ha
someone
ha.
wrote affirmation how that is sold without having their permission. Means if you publish means it will means what do you say? It will
See, you need to understand one simple logic is like, you can write how many ever books you want to. But if you are not going to market it, people will never know that such kind of book exists. For marketing, you need to put it on your social media handles if you do not have that budget.
yes, yes.
Uh, if, See, it is like, I remember like I had asked you during your one of the questions sessions, I asked you, say for example, you're just walking down the street and you wouldn't even know um there is a shop that is they have opened, and maybe they are selling some beautiful pieces that you can use, handicraft stuff, and they haven't even displayed, they haven't put up a signboard. How will you know that you are looking for it and this store has it in with them? This is where the whole problem lies. If you don't market it, if you don't put it on social media, it is not going to sell. You need to go ahead and put it. That's what I was trying to explain. Okay. And Shravan, to be very honest, explore. If you don't want to become a coach, um explore Fiverr, explore Upwork, explore social media, explore colleges, schools, explore. Because till the time you don't test the waters of all of these, you will not know what you are actually fit for.
Yeah, agree, ma'am.
Huh. So keep on like doing writing your books and everything, but still explore all the options. Like when I started, I wrote my first book just because I wanted to. I remember from social media, a lady reached out to me and she used to have a lot of candidates entering into this beauty pageant competitions. So if you remember in the final round, they asked those questions. So I was supposed to answer those questions for those candidates, and these candidates used to just by heart them and like present it in front of the jury. So I worked for her for 1 year. Then she realized that I have the potential, so she gave me two books to be ghost written. I wrote for her. Through that, again I met two different people again who for whom I did ghostwrite, not ghostwriting, one-on-one book writing sessions. Then I got another two more sessions, two more people. So, I mean, this is how it just went on. That when I started that time, Upwork and Fiverr was not there. Then these people who for whom I helped them with the book writing sessions, one of them invited me to their school. Another person got to me through social media. So this is how it will work.
Yeah,
You need to start.
yeah, madam. Need to explore other options also.
And if you want to go ahead and, create chota digital products and keep on getting that sales on autopilot, I you can always learn that because I have done that for myself, and you can do it for yourself as well. Okay. Other thing is, if you want to run a full-fledged course like the way I do it, that also can be taught within the author stardom community. That is also an option. Think over it. If you want any help regarding that, I'm always there. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Ma'am, when
Sometimes the leap is bigger and it is
ma'am,
scarier, to be very honest.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Chanchal, tell me.
when you started writing, then what marketing strategy you applied to gradually improve your boost your sales and etc.
I used all my social media handles. I used to post a lot about, now the posts are being removed from all my personal profiles. That time I didn't even have a personal profile as like a professional profile. I used all my what I did was I used once in a week, I used to use everyone's WhatsApp status. I used to hijack their phones. I created those broadcast groups based on the letters of the names, like A Namka Sara into one group, B Namka into one group. And once in a week, I used to just send a broadcast message to everyone. Because that time when I started, there was nothing that I was being given. So I had to figure out ways on my own. I used to post on my social media handles, my personal profile and everything. So whatever was abhi jo dikhega wo dikhega. Otherwise, most of the posts are being removed. Use WhatsApp, use Facebook, use Instagram, uh, use your partner's WhatsApp status, your kids, your family members' WhatsApp status, create broadcast messages, tap your school and college friends, your colleagues, everyone.
This is one of the way, but can you get wider reach by doing this only, or you have to apply some other means also?
Uh, See, the more vocal you are about your book, the more vocal. See, right now, the 30-day book marketing plan that you must have received, it is more about post based. So based on that, if you are comfortable about um, if you are comfortable about creating a talking reel, going live on social media, go ahead and explore that as well. Start talking about your book, post photos, or maybe you can have people who bought your book, like, they have their physical book cover, physical book copy. They can go ahead and post a photo, they can post a review, you can tag that person. All of these options I explored.
Madam, what
So
about this? Yeah, continue, madam. Once I will ask later.
go on, I'm listening.
Provided this author Stardom fiction edition prompts, right? Last pages we have fiction book finalized title and fiction book outline. That part is missed, I think so.
No, it is the prompt was given. The prompt is actually given to you to explore in case you want to change the title, subtitle. You want to explore, or if you want to still do some streamlining on the outline part.
Oh,
I don't know if I've added it in the previous prompt wala sheet, so I just got it again. So I've just pasted it here again.
okay,
So you have it, and it is self-explanatory.
okay, ma'am.
Just change stuff and you can put it.
Yeah, yeah.
Done?
From my side, done, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Perfect. Uh,
Thank
Chanchal, I think you will be joining us from the Monday wala session, huh? Because Thursday, the non-fiction batch has the editing proofreading wala session. So,
Yes, for this.
Monday wala session you join,
Okay.
most likely. The team will notify you on that.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope all your questions are answered.
for me.
Which time some more questions will come?
Sorry.
Which time more questions will come?
Shoot. I'm being trained by Shravan, so don't worry. What, Shravan? Correct, na?
Yeah, means that's
In fact,
I like the way
no,
you teach, ma'am, because real time experience. I have
see, to be
this
very
teaching, and
honest,
once learned, then only I have an option to ask the questions. That's
correct.
like a
So,
teacher and student, how it would be. I felt like that.
it is not about teacher and students. To be very honest, what happens is, like, the more questions that you ask, I would be in a better position to answer a lot of them. So when I'm actually answering a lot of them, uh, so a lot of queries get resolved. And many people who actually don't take action, don't implement things, they do not have questions. So when you implement, that's when you will have questions, right?
Yes,
And that's the
yes.
whole idea of having live sessions, and that's the whole idea of having a small batch, so I can answer all your questions. Imagine like having 20-30 people, how will I answer questions?
Yes,
5 घंटे तो क्वेश्चन आंसर करने में ही चले जाते थे मेरे.
okay.
Right.
Okay.
I'm happy, ma'am, by enrolling your course, and I thought that at least I need to publish one book, and even if that got bestseller means I'm happy for that. Thank you
हो
so
गया ना.
much. Yeah, thank you so much. And one more doubt I have, it's got
हाँ, tell
best
me.
bestseller, and we have placed that logo right. After some days, the ranking will fall means if the logo will remain there, it's a no problem, right?
Remain there only.
Okay, okay.
See, the ranking changes every 4 to 5 hours based on the algorithm.
Yes, yes.
So just ensure that you have that screenshot when it ranked on the number one position. Send a copy to your email ID as the evidence
Yes, yes.
in the long
Means
run.
if I'm going
Okay.
for a paperback also, I can put, right? That logo.
Yes, yes, you can.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
So, Chanchal, I'll see you on Monday. And Shravan, I hope Tarun watches this recording. I'm waiting for his book as well,
Yeah.
because he got late today.
Yes, yes.
Any questions that you have, just put it in the WhatsApp group. We'll try to go ahead and answer as much as possible to go ahead and explain. So
Yeah.
maybe if you still have doubts, like we'll try to go ahead and put all the like all the questions together, and maybe if needed, we can go ahead and do one more session that way.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All
Thanks
right.
a lot. Yeah.
Chalo. See ya. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Bye. Bye, Roy.
Good night. Good night, sir.